Alright guys, so this time I wanted to try out Ziglang because I've heard that it's pretty cool and haven't programmed in it before, so the only thing that I know is that it has really good integrations with C, and the other thing is maybe I saw some bits that it has like U7, U8, U9, those kinds of data types, which is intriguing to say the least. But I don't know anything else, to be honest. Maybe that you have some allocators, and I think it's not garbage collected, so that's the exact thing. I think it's really close to C. So what I want to try today to do is a really simple CLI tool, and this CLI tool is I have no idea what it's gonna do, but what I want to try is read from files, read from standard input, and then write to std out and write to files. So usually this is the first CLI tool that I create, and then we can see what it can actually do. Maybe parse some stuff, like some expressions, and evaluate them, like make a really simple interpreter. But yeah, like let's see how we can actually start with it. I think, you know, the first step is to install it, and I think that well, luckily enough it was the first line, but I think I guess this is how you install it, I guess. Let me just do like this, and yeah, I guess it's already here, right? Like we can do zig help. Like, okay, it has some stuff, so it's installed, I would say. So okay, the tutorial. Oh, luckily enough I already got to it. Run how to run hello world, right? So we have to run zig init. Okay, so let's see what it created. So we have a build.zig. Interesting. Okay, it's three-seater already found like a three-seater, what parser for zig. Okay, anyway, I mean I have no idea what this stuff means, but let's go with it. Zig zone. Fuck is this? I guess this looks like a JSON kind of file. Is it like a package.json, if you know what I mean? Or cargo.toml, right? Oh, dependencies. Okay, interesting. We can have dependencies then. So it's already better than C. I mean, you know, we cannot say that it's better than C just because it has a package manager, but it would definitely make your life easier, because, you know, for C you have to do it manually. But, okay, so let's, oh, we have some stuff. We have two files, root.zig, which does some stuff, and okay, why do we have two files? So this one is export function add. Okay, I mean, looks really similar to Rust, to be honest, so like extremely similar. Fn. It also has like testing the same way like Rust has, so it's again really similar, or I guess even as Golang, right? So curious what this means. I guess it returns void, right? Wait, was it the same? No, here it's only I32. Bang void. I mean, who doesn't want to bang void, right? Am I right, gamers? So oh yeah, I mean, you know, it created some stuff, right? So all your code base are belong to us. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, let's zig run. No, it's not that. Zig build. Okay, I mean, interesting. It does something, so it did something. So zig out. Alright, so we actually got it. Okay, I would assume that zig run first zig or something. Positional argument. So maybe it's build zig. No. Is it main? Okay, you passed the file path. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, zig build run. Yo, that's good. Okay, so zig build and run. Perfect. That's how we actually do the stuff. Okay, now I want to figure out why we have this root file and where is it called here, right? Because I don't see any import. So I guess this is how you format strings. It's, you know, I mean, I've seen so many things that, you know, this is just pretty easy to follow. I guess this one is, okay, so std out. Well, obviously, yeah, I mean, what if we try to implement gzip or something like that for our first app? So we get something from standard input, apply something to it, and then send it back to std out. But I think like a expression parser or something like interpreter for math operations would be more fun. Like, it's more my style, I think. So this is how you would get, you know, the writer, whatever. Create a buffered writer. I mean, too many steps, to be honest, to be able to keep track of what's happening. But I guess you get std out as a file thing. Oh, another thing that we have to do is let's search for ZLS, right? Like this, ZLS is the LSP, so we can install it. Oh, it's already here. Pretty good. Okay, let me just reopen NeoVim. Okay, something. Bruh, did I press something? Okay, there was something wrong with my NeoVim. Anyway, let's see. So, does the LSP start? Yo, it's already here. Already better than Rust, honestly. Okay. The first thing that I see is this try, right? And I can see that for some reason error, bang void. Okay. Don't forget to flush. So what if we don't put try? Do we get an error? Okay, so we can have multiple things there. Okay, let's leave it with try. I see. So I guess that's not gonna happen, but if we do zig build test, so it's like memory leak, but you know, I mean, probably this one is cherry picked. So let's see if it's gonna detect memory leaks when we do like some real code. But why is the I mean, I don't see. Oh, okay. So at least we have those kinds of errors. But why don't we have I like that it shows that error there. Anyway, okay, maybe it's you know, it needs like a restart or something to do properly. So let's try again to test it. It doesn't show anything, so I guess when it doesn't show anything it works. Okay, anyway, let's continue maybe with is there like a quick start? Okay, I mean, we'll get started, right? I guess learn is the section that we need. Oh, Zieglings. This is like, I remember something like Rustlings. So, but you know, I won't do this, like, come on. These things is for little babies to do. Like, we have to, oh, it has to be harder. It's what I'm trying to say. What is this? Who knows? So, language standard library documentation. Let's see how good this stdlib is compared to Golang, for example, because Golang is, it has a huge, right, it's file, I mean, okay, so we have quite a few things here, right? Oh, WASM, that's gonna be interesting. Or GPU. Wait a second. Wait a second, this looks interesting. I mean, probably what we need is FS for, wait, what is FS? I think it's file system, right? Okay, yeah, it's file system, okay. Okay, anyway. So, I guess this is the hello world. Anyway, let's, first thing, let's see, because we have this root zig. Let's try to import it, right? Let's try to do that. So, can I do const root is equal to import root? Seems to not complain about it. Can I, for example, now say root dot, okay, I cannot. It's add. But I don't have, oh, I actually do have LSP. Okay, so if we do 1, can I do const result is equal to, okay, unused, so that's, huh. I mean, I don't like that, but it's fine. So can I do then std.debug print 1 plus 1 is, should it be d, like it makes sense. Okay, and we can do new line and then dot result. Okay, main, the fuck, main has no member named add. Root struct. Okay, what? I mean, root struct of file main has no member name. Okay, maybe it shouldn't be named root, I guess. Maybe root is my module. Okay. Then if it's an error, why does the LSP let me go to this thing? The fuck? Root struct file main. Because the std let's see if we can go to definition. Oh, that's good. Oh, maybe it has to be pub. What if export is for something else? Nope. But see, std is kind of like that. Do I need to say root.zig? Is that it? Oh, I actually have. Okay. Okay. And then if it's extern, or what was it? Export. Okay. Doesn't work. So I guess export is for something else. Okay. Maybe export is for being able to use it with C code or something. So okay, anyway, this is how you would split into multiple files, I guess, but I don't care about that. I want to make only a single file, honestly, in the beginning. So build zig, let's see if it has. Oh, it actually has like lib. Okay, I mean this one. I don't really like that it's like this. Maybe zig init lets you do something else, because I don't like that it forces you to have this, like, know this stuff in the beginning. So maybe, you know, remove this, let's say, and then it has, okay, so run. Nice. Step for unit testing. Don't know, so we remove that. So it's like something target, something optimize. Oh, I guess here you can put optimization stuff. Okay, I mean, you know, it's pretty cool to have this kind of build.c, build.zig file. It's like your build script is gonna be in the same language that you use, so it might be better like this. Okay, we have xc. Okay, maybe it's gonna work. Let's see. So still works. Seems to be still working. Okay, and test. Okay, anyway, perfect. So I mean I removed the stuff that was for the useless file. So this thing is nothing there. So let's see. Okay, let's try to find. First step is, I guess, reading from standard input. Let's try to say like this is more of a demo, let's say, like an easier way to do it, but I would like to do something like const std in file, right? std.io std in. Okay, for holy shit, for now it's looking the same as this, so it's good. How about reader? Okay, I mean I can see that it exists. Why does it need to be var though? Is it something like mutable and stuff? So it's like pointer to self. Interesting. Pointer to self. So maybe it needs to be var for some reason. Zig const versus var. Let's see what is, but I wanted to, I mean, you know, stack overflow. Okay, let's, you know what, let's try to make it const, because this is the keyword that I've seen used, right? So as a newbie, probably I would say, okay, let's make this const. Let's say it's gonna be buffered reader, right? Probably it's gonna be buffer reader. So IO buffered reader, and here stdin file, right? So let's try to make this. Okay, stdin is gonna be br.reader. So we have stdin now. So let's try stdin read. I mean, print makes sense, but it's not write, right? Like I would expect read and write. So, well, I mean, obviously read all, read at least, pretty good. Read structure, huh? This one is pretty interesting. You can actually parse structures, I guess. Read into. Okay, so probably, so we give it a buffer, read all, read byte. Interesting. I mean, really cool that we have anyway, any, which one to use, read or read all? I guess read all. So here we need to pass a buffer. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how to do buffers, so that's gonna be interesting. So let's imagine that we have buffer, but I don't know how to declare it. So is it like u8 like this? Can I do something like this? Looks like I can. So let's see now what happens if I, okay, let's remove this. Let's remove the comments. And what if I say the input was, and then some quotes and the buffer? I mean, obviously I know that probably I need to allocate some memory here somehow. And oh, actually we have an example here of doing a list, so maybe that's gonna be useful. Okay, let's try to run it. So something doesn't work. So expected type, okay, cast. Holy shit, I mean, it's insane, the error. I don't understand anything, to be honest. Oof. So this is a warning, I guess, because it's a note. So on line 6 or is it line 21, right? No, it's line 6. So it says that cast discards const qualifier. So maybe it refers to this having to be var, but honestly I don't know that yet, right? Like, it doesn't tell me anything about that. But I don't know. Buffer reader. So expected type pointer, but found const pointer. Okay, let's try to search for something like zig expected star, but found probably isn't. Okay. No, maybe let's say that, okay, we saw this example and we know that this should be var, so maybe that helps. Okay, interesting. Expected type but found void. Okay, I can see that maybe the compiler is showing just the first error message, which I don't really like. Anyway. And the LSP doesn't work for some reason. But I have it. ZLS. Whatever. So we have, but I mean, you don't need the LSP. You can just run the compiler and see the errors. So here. Okay, so we need to somehow allocate stuff. Arrays. So maybe we can say 1024, but it says that it wants, can I do 0? Will this make it zeros? Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Expected 1024, found only 1. Okay, so, you know, with my Rust experience, I would say, is this how I do it? No. Modifiable array. Well, initialize an array to 0. Oh, what? Okay, I mean, I think I get it how to do it. So maybe it's here equal, right? And we say like this, 0 times 1024. Is this gonna work? So it needs reference to it. Okay, but doesn't like that. Okay, anyway, let's try to search zig stdin read all. What? Example. Okay, let's go to, so this is IO, and we have a buffer reader. Okay, buffer reader. Okay, buffer reader, no. The fuck, I thought, oh, this one. Reader. But I'm curious, read all. Huh. Read all. Well, this doesn't really help me. Maybe here is something with read. stdin. This is what if I make it var? Variable buffer. Still doesn't like that. Oh, actually, it says that I need to use try. Value of type useSize. Okay, so can I have const size is equal? And then I can maybe say with size d. Okay, we actually got something. What if I change this one to read? Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Can I have maybe stdin.read? I don't want read at least. I'd like to have read yeah, no, I don't know. Because I think that like read all, right? What if I give it a more than, let's say I do 8, right? And I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, something longer. It only reads eight. Okay, so it doesn't go over the capacity. That's good. No, I don't know if there is a method in standard, like in std, which allows you to read like literally everything, and it returns you a buffer. That's what I would like, but for now this one is good. Let's say something like, let's try to make a function, right, that is gonna do this thing for us. Like it's gonna return a buffer with the data. Wait, do we have string? we don't. So maybe string is just list of U8. It's good. Okay. So I mean, wait, this is the entire thing, right? Like primitive types, okay. I mean, useless, honestly. And we're gonna see when we need that. Okay, this is useful, probably. Holy shit, oh! We can have emojis. Escape sequences, yeah, sure, dude. I'm looking for something to do with allocating more buffer once we need more buffer, because this is gonna be like the buffer, but I'd like to have something like, okay, we read 1024, we might want to read more, so we need to increase the size of the buffer, right? So this is gonna be a temporary buffer with limited size, but then we need another buffer that's gonna have increasing size. So that's what so let's see if I can find that. Okay. Oh, threading. I mean, it has stuff about threading before that, which is interesting. So anything about buffers? So we have like stuff. Vectors. Oh, I guess vector is like the numpy vectors. But yeah, maybe like allocator, is there something like that? So we have here array list, right? Let's try to do something like text. Can we do std.buffer ring buffer array list string? What else do we have? Quite a few data structures, which is neat. Maybe it's array list, which I want, of type u8. std allocator. How do I get like allocator? Init seems to want an allocator. Zig main allocator. Heap. Okay. Let's try to use this one, why not? So we use the heap allocator or something. Heap.allocator. What is C allocator? Who knows? Anyway, let's say we have text, right? So text, we have append slice. Okay, perfect. So we can append buffer, right? And then what if we print text here? so it's gonna complain that like what? It wants const t, but our buffer is not const t. Well, I mean, it can be const, am I right? No, I don't think it can. So then oh, try. Okay, okay. Oh. So text, can you convert then? Thing equal to text dot slice. Okay, let's, because std, right? So do we have array list? Wait, where's the functions for array list? Like, I'd like to be able to to own the slice. This thing should also be try. Or no, it's var try, right? Like this. Oh, oops, this should be like this, and this should be thing. Yeah, so this is const. Okay, interesting. Oh, it wants me to write stuff. But something didn't work. Oh, let's try to show. Actually, let's try to do something like this. So first read that, and then we show the thing. Oh, it works, but I have to press Ctrl D multiple times. Okay. But see, here it says try commenting this out and see if Zig detects the memory leak. But I do that here and I don't have the list day in it. So see, like as I said, trash language. But I should init it, right? Well, actually, yeah, I think so. Or it doesn't care because of this. Oh, unnecessary to call. Okay. So if I were to, let's say, comment this out, and I print the buffer, now is it gonna detect the memory leak? No. Right? Like it should. Or maybe it's text. Can I not get a length? Oh, capacity. Wait, what? I mean, I don't want that. Oh, I don't even have to. I can do it like this. Okay, perfect. So is it now gonna find the memory leak? But it is a memory leak, right? Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. So thing is, we are able to read stuff, right? So let's make a function. Pub function read file. Interesting. How can I say, because sure, file name, right? It's gonna be U8 slice, if I think correctly. And do we want to return U8 exclamation point? Like it returns error and any error like this. This is what exclamation point is, returning errors, because I see error or use size, maybe. But can I have zig optional? Question mark. Oh my god, that's it. You know, I like more to have like option and the result like Rust for these, but you know, like thinking about it, them being like part of the syntax also makes sense, because they're so useful, you know, they might as well just be part of syntax. So okay, fair enough. So like my usual workflow for doing this read file thing is if file name. Okay, how do I check if it's null though? Oh, is equal to null. So if this thing is equal to null, then no, it's it's like this. Okay, if else. Okay, perfect. So can we though have stuff like const in file is equal to? We can. That's good. So if it's null, then we do stdio get stdin reader. That's how I would do it. Okay, and on the else case, seek open file. Oh, it's in fs. Let's see if it's gonna work. Fs open. Oh, and I see that. Is it a convention in Zig to have a camel case? Guess so. File. I have to rename them, but I didn't know that. So this is var file try. So this returns a file, this returns a reader. Defer file.close. So can do that. And then buffered reader, okay, stdio. So we can do something like I think I want to do std.io buffered reader. Oh, I can just return a file.reader, right? And this should return a reader. Okay, cool. So how can I return this? Zig return ifs variable equal to if. What the fuck is, okay, let's see if we can have something like that. So can I have I guess I cannot have if return expression, or is it not? Okay, I guess it's not gonna work probably, but let's keep trying. So next thing is to have this, right? In, and then we can do a reader again. So stdin, I mean we can call it stdin. Let's see if it's gonna compile though. I mean it compiles, but I don't know if it works. So I guess we can get the size, but I think I don't care. I mean I'll care about the size in a bit, but let me just, oh, and maybe something cool would be to pass allocator into this function. But is it like std allocator? Right, am I right? And here is gonna be allocator. Oh, I mean I removed it, but okay, and I don't care about this then. And what if I return to owned slice? Right, so I don't need that, and I do here a read file. Oh, I deleted the std.heap page allocator, and I say null, so it's gonna be stdin. I don't have the size though, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's say 10, just to make it shut up. So okay, it doesn't like this. So where do I take the allocator from? like read read file. Where does this guy take the allocator from? So it's allocator, and this one is in std_mem. So std_mem. Okay, good. std_mem. Okay, but now it's not gonna like something. So okay, I guess I guess we can have a function that does the if, because I don't know how to do it yet. Maybe, you know, get reader. Let's do it like this for now. So it's gonna be file name again, u8, and it should return any error or std.reader like this. Okay, so we take this entire thing, and here we can return this stuff. So this might be interesting though. Because I do file close, and I don't think that's good. Okay, let's, you know what, let's go back. Let's have an if. This should be probably a var. Sig if an expression, like, isn't it? Let's just leave it like this. So this should probably be like equal to null. I don't know how to do it otherwise. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Excuse me, what the fuck? Isn't this a type? Deprecate. Okay, anyway. Okay, what the fuck? It sucks that I don't have the errors in the editor. Like, I have to switch between these two. So I don't understand what this thing wants from me. And why can I just say, okay, you are a reader, because that's what this thing returns. Reader. I have to use generic reader. Whatever the generic reader, come on. Expected type found. What the fuck? Like, really? Like, why do I care about that? it really sucks that you cannot do well, I mean, I have no idea how to do this one. Holy shit, I don't know even what to search, because it's like I just want to be a pointer. I don't care about, like, I look at the return type and it says reader. Why the fuck can I not use reader? Bruh. This language sucks. Okay, I mean, because I can do var here or something, but then I cannot use it. So I have to declare it first. This thing as well, is it gonna defer it at the end of the else? Like, that would really suck, not gonna lie. So get std in reader, so it's io, and then get std in. It's a file. Okay, file, and then we have reader, fn reader. It returns reader. Oh my god. So this is in stdfs. Or is it though? I don't even know, dude. Holy shit. Like, why is it in file? Like, this won't help, but I can do stuff like this, and let's say this is gonna be file, and then no, let's call it file, maybe this works. Oh, huh. Now that's interesting. There's no match, right? So if I do file name is equal to null, why isn't it getting the fact that this thing is no longer optional? Like, now it should be not optional anymore. Is it like question mark or something? No. Is it at the end? No. Type coercion maybe? No, let's see, because null is gonna be interesting. I mean, it has undefined. Okay, that, I mean, now this thing sucks a bit. Okay, so it's question mark. You can do dot question mark. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. But what does that mean? Dot question mark. Like, where is it first shown? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. So can I do this? Where's the error? I don't know. What the fuck? Like, where is the error? It's not even in my code. It's pretty strange, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is, what the fuck? Alright, like, I don't get it. Where's the error? Bruh. Thing. Cannot format error union. It actually got an error that it cannot display or what? New error received, boys. I mean, you know what? If I would get this thing and I was a beginner, I would instantly is it R? That's what I would do. I don't know how. Okay, let's do less code. Let's do less code. Is it okay? Like, maybe it has to do something with this if, like, with this thing, because otherwise I don't see like where the issue was. So okay, now it's better. It's on line 19. It has an issue. Okay, funnily enough, I don't see what the issue is. Or is it line 33? I'm sorry, line 33. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, read file. Oh. You know what, like, let's not go that far. Like, let's not care about allocators for the moment. What the fuck is that error? I have no idea. Literally zero clue. Let's see again. Holy shit, I just want to call a function. What? On line 33. Oh, it's try. Okay, so let's go here. So it doesn't like this. But if I do question mark. Yo, what the fuck? It actually works. It freaking works, dude. Okay. So what if I do here build.zig? What if we try to read the build.zig file? Oh, what? Expected type found this type. Okay, so it needs to be pointer then. Okay, let's try to make it pointer. Does it want to be const pointer? I don't think it matters what type of pointer it is. So let's see how we can cast. Like, how can we cast? Okay, as. Yo, this would be weird. Wait. I mean, huh. Pointer wait. Okay, I don't get it. No, maybe is there like a function that does something on a string? I want to see it. Oh, it's print. So it's just const. Okay. But like problem is that I don't really want it to be const necessarily, because what if I have the file name not being a const? So this is really scuffed. Like, what if I have const file name is equal to build.zig, let's say. And I say that this is a U8, for example. Cast discards const qualifier, and why do I care about that? Right? I mean, I don't care about it not being const. Let's search for this thing. -3. Okay, I mean, it's too much to read, honestly. Okay, I mean, zig const string to string. Like, I don't know what to... Okay, I cannot be bothered, honestly, so... I mean, let's just... Holy shit, dude, how do you literally just cast this? There's no dot. Oops. Is there like slice? Not really. Okay, let's do zig string to slice. No. Let's search here for strings. Slices? No, that's not useful, it's not. Yo. Would it be possible to say something, but this feels really stupid? Yeah, like I don't know how to convert a string. I saw the as thing, as, right? But why doesn't it like that? I mean, zig const u 8 slice, I think. Yo. Oh, but I want the reverse. Type coercion. Wait. Expected but found. Well, even in this one, it's gonna complain. Wait, what? Bro, like this stuff is insane. Can I say oopsie doopsie u8? Is this a thing? Bro, I'm literally just struggling to do a string, really? That's insane. PTR cast. Okay, so STT-mem slice 2. Maybe that's a... expected 2 arguments. Expected 2 arguments is this function. So it's pointer. Okay, what? Constituate. But it's like I feel like I need to allocate this thing, because if it's just this string is gonna be const, obviously it's on the stack, but I want it on the heap, right? If I do it like this, maybe that's the issue. But I don't know how to do str dupe. Basically that's what I want to do, like zig str dupe. Like I don't know how to do this thing. Yo, this would be useful. Starts with I mean, it has a couple of functions for string. Oh, this is len. And what is dupe z? No, there, I mean, let's see what happens. Expected 2 arguments. Okay, that what? Ah, it wants a type. And the const t, so it might want u8. Oh, error. Okay, so we can just try. Huh, is it really this weird? I mean, you know, makes sense. Let's try again. Okay, so now there's an error in here when I try to read the file. Wait, do I have debug print? Wait, what? Wait. Excuse, oh, it's like this, if I remember correctly. Oh, so Zig doesn't have variadic stuff. Okay, fair enough. Not open for reading. So I was right about this crap. Shit. This thing actually defers like file close at the end of the, I mean, obviously it makes sense, but let's imagine that we, okay, so this thing works, right? But we don't close the file. So I guess how I can do that is in file is equal to, and then it is what it is, but I have to do it like this. I have to say if file name not equal to null, then I have to do file close, or I guess in file close, and probably even this. So now this thing should work, right? Okay, I mean, a bit of progress, okay? So next thing would be actually printing to a file, like another file, or std out. So it's gonna suck, it's gonna be the same thing. Write file, let's give it file name. Let's see how fast we can go now, since we already know how to do most of this stuff. Any error, so or void, am I right? And I think we need to pass also the, well, I guess buffer is gonna be, wait, anyways. So we have the file name where we want to write and what we want to write. Okay, so it's gonna be similar to this thing, but this is gonna be the out file. So out file, right? Out file is gonna be get std out in case we don't have one. Otherwise, open file, and we want to open it for, wait, how do I say open flags? So mode, is it like mode zig open file for write? Okay. Oh, but okay, I need a couple of things here then. So it's flags. We need open mode. Open mode is gonna be write. how do you say it? I have no idea. Oh, it's probably mode is equal to, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, it looks like it's working, but I want to, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna actually create it if it doesn't exist though, so we'll see that. Okay, anyway, let's create the writer. So stdout file, right? Stdout file is gonna be out file.writer, and I need this, and then we can use the stuff from here. So is it the same? Yeah. But now I need to actually write the stuff. So let's try this. And let's print the buffer. Let's print the buffer. Okay. And then we should do the close in case the file name was not null. So now we should be able to do something like try write file, and we can pass null and thing. Oh, and we also need to flush. Okay, so if I run it, okay, it printed, right? It's pretty cool. And if I do a file name is equal to test.txt, name, and I pass here out name, is it still gonna work? File not found. So the question is, open file, to create a new file. I mean, okay, we can leave it with default then. Because I don't want to append it. Yo, it worked. Okay, dudes, we are in, basically. We are in. But I'm curious, std out dot write all. Yo, we can actually just write all and not have to worry about yeah. So if I run it, okay, so we just made cat in a way. So I just have to read the entire thing here, right? So const size. Okay, let's see how I can implement this though. So I have to do something like, while the size is equal to 1024, I think. I have to read again. So I have to do a while. Let's make this one a var though. so we can change it. Size is equal, like greater or equal than 1. No, it doesn't make sense, but let's say it does. So we create a new buffer, we reset the size, okay, I mean we can just reuse buffer, and we can try to append this thing. So this should read the entire file, right? Okay, good, it reads the entire file. Perfect. I mean, that's pretty much everything that I had in mind for today. Maybe the other thing is to take the file names from the arguments. So, but I think that's could be worth it. Like, you can imagine that, okay, oops, we can say stuff like, okay, this is null, so if I run it, it behaves basically like a cat, right? And if I keep it here and pass, oopsie, and pass, wow, that one was the thing. If I pass null there, now it's gonna want to read from std, and it's gonna write to that file. So we have basically the, like, let's say the simplest CLI tool. It knows how to read from a file or standard input, and it knows how to write to a file or standard output. So, and all the it's like 4 combinations of them if you think about it. It's std into std out, std into file, file to std out, and file to file. So that's what we have right now. And yeah, we'll have to think to do what to put here, basically, like, you know, for our logic. So, you know, like the first interaction with Zig, it's I'd say it's easier to do the same thing in C, but I don't know, yet I haven't really found any, like, I like the error system seems nice, but yeah. Honestly, I like more how Rust does the optionals and errors. This feels like JavaScript for some reason, but I mean, it's still better than C in a way. But for now it feels exactly as C, except that it has these except that it has better like std, standard library, right? It's a bit better, but I don't really feel like it's that different for the moment. But we only did reading from std in and writing to std out, so it's nothing special so far. But I mean, the syntax is really easy to get a grasp on, especially if you are familiar with C. Now, I had a couple of tries, but you know, it's I would say it's intuitive, like why certain things are the way they are, and yeah, they make sense. Like, I instantly figured out what the return type meant and how to use the question mark. I mean, I had a couple of tries, right? Do I do it like hit this? Do I do it at the end? Or is it like this? And I mean, you know, this was the actual way to do it. So yeah, pretty cool. I'll think about what we can put here, and also taking these as CLI arguments. That's gonna be the next one. So we'll have to see what we can like a CLI that we can use. So that's gonna be interesting. Maybe I'll try to do like a parser for math expressions or something. We'll see if I can speedrun it in a completely new language, basically. So maybe that will be a bit of motivation for whoever wants to do the compiler and like saw my video on the compiler, but it was like, oh, but I don't know how to use C. Well, I mean, literally you can, I mean, I'm not doing it yet, but maybe if I manage to do it like really quickly, you'll be like, oh, so it doesn't matter what the language I know, I can do it in whatever. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that in the next one.